What's up, Vinyl Community? It's your boy Chris coming at you live, as always, from the Man Cave. Got some time here on a Monday night, taking a week of paid time off, hard-earned paid time off. The first time off I've really had since my trip to California last fall, as a lot of you guys, long-term followers and subs, may remember. Nothing fancy, just taking a week off, spending some time with my kid. Spending some time with my beautiful daughter Ramona, and just having a great time. Going to do some stuff, going to spend some time, and trying to spend some time as well at nights in here, if I can maintain my energy, in here to spin some records and talk to you guys about some records. So hopefully, lots of records being spun in this room this week, and hopefully maybe 2 or 3 videos. Cheers to everybody watching. I'm well aware that when I post this video that Monday night is not a great night to post a video if you want views. I've tried everything there is under the sun to get more views. Nothing seems to be a clear-cut, tried-true method, so fuck it. Cheers, everybody. Sycamore double mountain candy. Got a stack. Here lately, what you guys have been getting is the unboxings, maybe 1 or 2 records here or there. But the last few days, I've gotten in a pretty solid stack of heat, all from the mail. Either, yeah, all from people. Yeah, nothing from nothing from a shop. Well, no, 1 or 2 eBay scores, 2 eBay scores. But yeah, so it's like 6 or 7 records. Let's run through them real quick. I know you guys got shit to do, especially since it's Monday night, but I'm assuming you're not going to be watching it on Monday night. All right, so honestly, this is all killer. So let's just go ahead and run through it. I Talk with the Spirits, Roland Kirk, Limelight. Roland Kirk, one of the most underappreciated artists in the history of not only jazz, but popular music, in my honest opinion. This son of a bitch could play everything, absolutely everything, and every record that you can get by him is pretty damn essential. Nothing is that expensive, because there's nothing on Blue Note, there's nothing on anything like that, and a lot of times with these artists, a lot of times what you're paying for is the label. But Kirk plays the flutes on this one, Horace Parlin's on piano, Michael Fleming on bass, and Walter Perkins on drums. Vocals are by Miss C.J. Albert. The vibest heard is Bobby Moses. Absolutely phenomenal record. Not really a expensive one per se, but I can tell you you're not going to find it just digging through the bins very often. Matter of fact, when I got pitched this one by my buddy Marcus, it's the only time I've ever actually seen a copy. Not expensive, but doesn't come around often. Next up, technically a second pressing, but came out the exact same year as the original, Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers, Roots and Herbs. On Blue Note, let's go ahead and get some of that glare up out of there. You guys can see, cover on this one's a little flimsy, which is something that I noticed immediately about having this copy. But it's round about that era of Blue Note. But Lee Morgan on trumpet, Wayne Shorter on tenor, Bobby Timmons on piano, Walter Davis Jr. on piano on Roots and Herbs and in United, Jamie Merritt on bass, and Art Blakey, of course, on the sticks. Tone Poet treatment for this one last year. Beautiful tone poet treatment. Still one of my favorite tone poets. And the difference between this one and the very first one, pretty simple. I'll go ahead and spin this one for you. Bam. This blue and black here instead of the traditional Blue Note label. But that's the difference. And these sound phenomenal. They've always sounded phenomenal. And price on it was great, so I had to jump on it. Next up, Contrast with Neil Craig. Still in the shrink as of now. Absolutely love this record. Don't know how many of you are familiar with it. $1.88 Warehouse Record Outlet, 1009 Chestnut Street, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So stuff like that is always cool to me. Again, you guys know how much I despise shrink wrap, but stuff, little tidbits like those price stickers, hype stickers, or whatever in the stores that they were sold in are always awesome to me. This is Oh man, do I want to call it like a jazz funk like freaking masterpiece? Yeah, I think I do. So Cobblestone Records. Go ahead and remove it. I don't know if I'm gonna pull that shrink wrap on you guys just yet. But again, Cobblestone Records. Splat out. Absolutely phenomenal record. Neil Craig, piano, electric piano, clavinet, organ, bells, Billy Butler on guitar, John Hart on Fender bass, Al Foster on drums, Richard Pablo Landrum, Steve Kroon, Leo Fleming, William Bivens Jr., Jimmy Morrison on conga, bongos, tambourine, triangle, cuica, shakiri, bells, African hopo, quintet. Yeah, guys, everything. This is an absolutely phenomenal record. If you have a chance to get your hands on it, I highly recommend it. Again, this is one that, again, is not expensive per se. And by not expensive, you guys have to always understand different people have different definitions of what is expensive and what is not expensive. This record, this will run you between 70 and $100. To me, that's not expensive. So there we are. If you're the type of person that finds a $30 record expensive, then this is expensive. But you probably aren't collecting rare jazz either. Next up, one that got a minor. I don't even know if I call that minor annoyance. I'm gonna see if I can do away with that shit. Max Roach, Deeds, Not Words. As you guys can see, you got a little tape right there. I hate it when motherfuckers do that. I really do. I don't know if it's possible for me to deal away with that and keep the integrity of the cover. It's a promo copy as seen here. Yep. Splat out. Not perfect condition, but not bad condition either. Definitely VG, I'd say VG minus just by looking at it. I haven't had a chance to throw it on the table yet. But Max Roach's new quintet, Roach on drums, Booker Little on trumpet, George Coleman on tenor, Ray Draper on tuba, and Art Davis on the bass. It's a phenomenal record. It's one I've wanted for years and years and years and years and years. I'm going to see what it is I can do about that tape. I don't know if I can, but I don't want to. Obviously, I don't want to compromise the integrity of the original cover. But I don't like looking at that tape either. So we'll see what we can do. Next up, Brown and Roach Incorporated. Clifford Brown on trumpet, Max Roach drums, George Morrow on bass, Harold Land on tenor, and Richie Powell on piano. Guys, this is Brown and Roach. And that's really about all you need to know is Brown and Roach. What a duo those two were for the short period of time they were able to make music on this earth together. I don't know what else to say, really. The cover, obviously, as you guys can see, it's going to need some work, but I can fix that. MRC, splat out. The music is phenomenal. The music is immortal. Look forward to fixing this cover. And, you know, not having a perfect copy, obviously, is per se, but won't be a perfect copy. But getting it as close to perfect as I'm capable of getting it before maybe eventually someday getting a perfect copy. The last three were my favorite that I grabbed out of the stack. I don't know that either one is the rarest one out of the stack. I'm not positive, it just depends. I grabbed my three favorites. This one's is an eBay grab. It's a McCoy Tyner Sahara, and it's on Milestone. The cover of this one, while not jumping right out to most, always jumped right out at me. Because as you can see, this is McCoy Tyner, the brilliant artist, sitting amongst basically ruin. Such a phenomenal record, I gotta tell you. It's McCoy Tyner on piano, Sonny Fortune on soprano sax, Calvin Hill on bass, Alphonse Mouzon on drums. Guys, this is a absolutely monumental record. Completely underappreciated. If you're a McCoy Tyner fan or enthusiast, then you know all about this one. I do believe Vinyl Me Please touched on this one, did a reissue of this one last year, maybe the year before. If I'm wrong, you guys please correct me. I did Vinyl Me Please back in the day for a couple of titles, and then the titles they started pushing out just weren't for me, and then I dropped it, and then they started pushing out shit like this. So, not getting back in now though, but I do appreciate them touching titles like this one. They've done this one. They've done. Could be wrong. I think they did an Alice Coltrane. Did they do the Elements? It might have been the Elements. I'm not positive, but they've touched on several like deep jazz, like masterpieces, and kudos to you, Vinyl Me Please again. For anybody who's managed to pick up any of those pressings, I would love to know what it is you think about them. Drop it underneath the comments. Let's talk about this shit. I'd love to. That'd be great. I'd love to know the quality of some of these pressings. It'd be great to hear. Next up, one more Tyner. Time for Tyner. McCoy Tyner on Blue Note. Go ahead and get this glare up out of here. Original pressing. Original stereo, of course. Promo copy. Spot out. Go ahead and bam, you guys already know. But obviously an absolutely phenomenal record. Bobby Hutcherson on vibes, McCoy Tyner on piano, Herbert Lewis on bass, and Freddie Waits on drums. Civic Auditorium, Raleigh, North Carolina, April 18th, 1969. John Coltrane Memorial Concert, Shaw University's Black Arts Festival. So I already wanted it because it's a great record. I already wanted it because it's Tyner. And then to find out that it was recorded 3 hours away from where I'm sitting my ass, right here in the man cave right now. And I had no idea about that until the record arrived. Zero clue. So even more excited now. Of course, like I said, I was already a fan of the record. Now I'm even bigger fan of the record. So that's just great stuff for me. Final. Last up. You guys know I've been telling you guys about how much of a kick I've been on for this artist here lately. Before I even go too much further, those of you who watch my videos have already probably one step ahead of me. But it's Pharaoh Sanders live at the East. Original stereo pressing on Impulse. Basically, this one came in on eBay already at a buy it now for an absolutely great price, and the only thing I can find wrong with that is that it's gatefold split right there. Other than that, it's great. It was already came in at a great price, but it had also been there for a while. I had been following it for a while, so I just went ahead and made an offer of like 10-15 bucks less just to see what would happen. And I guess it had been listed long enough. The seller was ready to move on, and he accepted it. So I ended up getting this one for basically what I would call a monumental steal. Especially when you consider, like I said, the cover's not in the greatest shape in the world, but the wax is beautiful. Nice, glossy, no hairlines, no fillable. You know, a couple little paper scuffs here on the A side. Nothing serious, not even anything you can really see there. And I got to tell you guys, it's another Pharaoh Sanders original added to the collection. So I'm absolutely stoked. And so there you have it for this video. It's a stack of, what was it, 6 or 7 records? All original presses. Well, all original presses, and then one's technically a second press, the Blakey. Very technically a second press. But yeah, there you have it. So yeah, guys, taking the week off, hard-earned time off. Gonna spend the week with my daughter, hanging out, and doing some stuff, doing some grilling, doing some cooking, and hopefully at nighttime like this right now, where you hear it nice and quiet in the man cave. Wife and daughter were both asleep. I figured I'd drop in on you guys real quick, and now I'm getting ready to spin some music. So I hope you guys are having an absolutely wonderful week. I know it's early. I know it's Monday. So let me rephrase. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And I'm sure this won't be the last video you get from me this week, seeing as how I'm at home. So until next time, until next video, keep dropping that ebook, guys.